All right. Check, check, check. All right, we're live. Now I know I'm streaming, but right now I'm going to have to stream. We got 3 tornado warnings. None of them are confirmed, but trust me, one could be. I said could. I'm not sure. Oh, hang on. Let me fix those 2 warnings first. Got a few warnings that last for 15 minutes. I don't know why there is a storm in Iowa. No, I don't know why there's a storm in Idaho. I have no idea. Um, we got some storms in deep South Texas. There's a storm that's already forming in Florida right now. Florida. As expected. It could have happened a long time ago. And we got a storm in Iowa came out of no in Idaho that came out of nowhere. Why do I keep on saying Iowa? Nothing's happening in Iowa. Yeah, all that happened. All that happens in Idaho. There is some stuff in Iowa. There's a storm in southern Iowa, and there's lots of storms forming in the Dakotas, which I'm very concerned about. That's a doubleheader. That's a doubleheader if you're in Idaho. Alright. So we're gonna talk about our outlook today. We had a level 2 that could have happened today. But now we've upgraded that to a level 3. That is for Houston, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Pasadena, Texas, and Machari, Louisiana. We have a slight risk today for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, Loretto, Texas, and Shreveport, Louisiana. And we got a marginal risk today for Dallas, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. Oh, we got a lot more too. Yeah. Okay, that was categorical. Let's look at tornado outlook today. Yes, I know there is no 10%, but there's still tornadoes though. And there's a high risk. No, not a high risk. Why did I even say that? False alarm. False. False. So we got 5% for of tornadoes today. 5% for Houston, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Fazenda, Texas, and Metairie, Louisiana. We also got a very, very slim part of Florida. And we got a 2% tornado risk today for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, Orlando, Florida, and Shreveport, Louisiana. Yes, that is part of the storm right now. And as part of the storm right now, we probably should have a tornado warning in a few minutes. It's probably going to form. It doesn't look like it right now, but it did say tornado possible, so. Severe thunderstorms can develop tornadoes very quickly. I mean, we have a couple. South Carolina did that once in the Carolinas outbreak. We had a storm in Tennessee do that very fast. And, yeah. Instead of 2% is for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. And a 5% for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Florida. We also got an enhanced risk today for Texas and Louisiana. The slight risk is for Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. And we got a marginal risk. That was a slight risk last time. We got a marginal risk for Missouri, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Oklahoma, and Texas. We got a storm that was a slight yesterday. Now that's kind of lowered southeast. Now it's in Illinois. Let's move south towards Illinois. And I think we just got a new update. Better day the update. No major changes. The only thing they changed was the fact that there are scattered severe storms that are currently threatening parts of the Florida Panhandle and over much of south central and the southeastern Texas. A general west-east corridor of severe potential will remain from Texas eastward along the northern Gulf Coast through tomorrow morning, with episodes of severe winds, hail, and a few tornadoes possibly. Existing outflows have stabilized parts of the region. Some air mass recovery is possible overnight ahead of the progressive storm clusters or MCSs. Mesoscale discussions. For more information, see Mesoscale discussion 768, which just got issued. Okay, we're gonna continue. So, the wind outlook. Today we have a 30% hash risk for Houston, Texas. It's also for some of the 15. New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Fazenda, Texas, and Metairie, Louisiana. We got a 15% today for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, Mobile, Alabama, and Tallahassee, Florida. The 30% is the same thing as a significant severe. It's for the same thing as the hashed. Those are for Texas, Louisiana. The 15% is for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. And the 5% today, which is not much, it's for Dallas, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. That includes the state. That does include the states. That does include the states of Missouri, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. And finally, the hail threat today. But very much shortened 30% that is no longer in Louisiana. The hash risk extends into Louisiana, though. So we're going to say hash risk first. It's for Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Corpus Christi, Texas, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You guys over there, watch out for hail. Watch out for hail. Hail is very dangerous if you're going outside, so stay inside if you're in those areas. 30% is for more vulnerable areas. It's for Houston, Texas, Pasadena, Texas, Beaumont, Texas, Sugarland, Texas, and the Woodlands, Texas. Yeah, I know, it's a weird name, but it's a pretty populated area. A 15% hail risk today is for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Corpus Christi, Texas, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 30% is for Texas. A 15% is for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas. And a 5% today is for Dallas, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. That is for Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. Alright. Yeah, so the enhanced risk is for Houston and New Orleans. The slight risk is for Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Austin, Waco, Shreveport, Lufkin, Alexandria, Mobile, and Tallahassee. No, and Tallahassee. Now, marginal is for Brownsville, Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, the Dallas Metro, Little Rock, Memphis, Greenville, Jackson, Dothan, Jacksonville, Orlando, and Melbourne, and also Memphis, Little Rock, and Springfield. The 5% tornado risk today is for New Orleans and Houston. The 2% today is for Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Austin, Waco, Lufkin, Fort Worth, Arlington. Not Dallas. It's not Dallas. You're in Dallas. You're fine on tornadoes. No tornadoes for you today. So we're not sure about tomorrow. Shreveport, Alexandria, Little Rock, Mobile, Dolphin, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, and Melbourne. You guys are also in the 2% as well. Oh, the wind risk. The 30% is for Houston and New Orleans. The hash risk is the same thing. The 15% is for Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Austin, Lufkin, Alexandria, Mobile, Tallahassee. And the 5% today is for Brownsville. Oh, finally Brownsville. Been waiting for the moment. Alright, anyways, Brownsville, Waco, Shreveport, Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, the Dallas Metro. Oh, I'm getting thunderstorms tomorrow. For me. Yeah. I'm under a marginal tomorrow. I was under a marginal yesterday, but I didn't get hit. Not at all. It was sunny. I think of Shreveport, Jackson, Greenville, Memphis, Little Rock, Springfield. Very, very, very 5 miles south of Jefferson City. 5 miles south of it. Memphis, Dothan, Northern Mobile, the other areas in the 15. Then a lot of Jacksonville, Orlando, and Melbourne. You guys are in the 5% outlook. The hail is a little bit different. It's only a bit different. It's for Houston. No, it's not a bit. It's different. So the 30% is only for Houston as a main populated area. Most. They mentioned other cities too, but I'm not going to mention those. The hash risk would be for New Orleans, Houston, San Antonio, Southern Austin, and Corpus Christi. The 15% also includes. I meant the other one was the hashed. The 15% includes Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Austin, Waco, Lufkin, Alexandria, New Orleans, Shreveport, and very, very, very southeastern Dallas. And the 5% is for Dallas, Arlington, Fort Worth in the Dallas metro, along with Little Rock, Memphis, Springfield, Southern Jefferson City, Memphis, Little Rock, Greenville, Jackson, Mobile, Dothan, Jacksonville, Tennessee, no, Tallahassee, Orlando, and Melbourne. That's it. That's it for the Outlook. New Orleans. I'm guessing there was a few warnings that might have just expired. What warnings are that? Yeah, I think one of those warnings, yeah, we only got tornado warnings in Louisiana. Are any of them confirmed though? That's not confirmed. But it has a tag. Oh. Alright, there we go. That's the storm I was waiting for. This is for Ascension Parish in Louisiana, Livingston Parish, Iberville Parish, and Eastern Baton Rouge Parish in Louisiana. This is near extensive straight line wind damage. So that there we go. This is located for the extensive straight line wind damage. It's near Village St. George in the Oak Hills place. So this is gonna be near Old Jefferson, Shenandoah, Village St. George. No, it was Village St. George, Prairieville. You guys get hit just now. Just now if you're in Fort Vincent. If you got 3 minutes if you're in French Settlement. This also includes Interstate 10 in the Louisiana between mile markers 164 and 174, and Interstate 12 between mile markers 15 and 16. Let's look at the other warning. This one actually expires in 8 minutes. So this is gonna be near Zachary and Baker. You guys are in there right now. Hope all of you guys are taking shelter. This is near Irwinville, in 8 miles south of New Roads. It's rain wrapped. It's not confirmed, but it's wrapped with. It's probably about to be wrapped in rain. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. False alarm on that. It's actually not. They said it's hard to see at night, even though it's not even night over here yet. There's Central Time. Right on the Utah border too. Alright, there we go. Down to not way more than that though. It's probably about to issue a marine warning for Wisconsin. Oh gosh, that was fast. Gosh, dang. 8 special marine warnings? That's literally making up the whole entire amount. Gosh. And there we go. Yeah, this is a pretty strong cluster. Track 1 storm. This is in Baker. It's about to be near Baker. This will continue just south of Amine. Go another storm just south of that. That's gonna head towards Prairieville. And there we go. I cannot look at the map. Wow, that's really nice, you stupid tablet. Anyway, Let me talk. Let me talk. Alright, it's just gonna miss, probably either gonna hit or miss Prairieville. Yeah, it's gonna head towards Hammond. Was this very fast tornado? Once this fast tornado crosses, it'll also hit Louisiana State Road 25 and 40. That's all of you guys traveling from Covington. So if you're traveling anywhere from Covington to get on different interstates heading towards, like, for example, if you're trying to get towards Jackson, Mississippi, and you're anywhere near the interstate, you're gonna cross a storm. Do not do that. Do not take the risk. Do not. Do not. Oh yeah, we got a few storms trying to develop in Oklahoma, so they should probably issue some warnings there. They should probably issue a few warnings in Colorado and South Dakota and Montana. I'm not understanding the gist of this storm in Idaho. It's just past Ponticello, but it's near the Fort Hall Indian Reservation in Soda Springs and Preston and Ballad. I have no idea why this storm's in here. Because this storm is like so weird. But it's near Rockford of Port Sniff in the 12 miles southwest of Pleasant View. No idea why this is here. It's literally not even a warning. There should be warnings in South Dakota if there was that there. Near Texas. The other one was near Lake Okeechobee. Check out the storms in Florida. Let's go check that out. One storm's near the southwestern side of Lake Okeechobee. It's moving straight east. It's only 5 miles per hour, so it's slow. It does not want to go in the ocean. It's heading towards Florida State Road 80. It's probably going to continue towards anybody near Lake Okeechobee. But not only that, it's going to head towards Bella Glade and then eventually towards West Palm Beach, Lake Worth Beach, Loxahatchee Groves, and Interstate US 9, D8, US 441, and Florida State Road 80, which will lead to a few beaches. So if you're on the beach, there probably is a flag up. It's probably going to read, don't go there because, like, lightning can strike you. If you're the tallest item that they see, then they're going to strike you. When trees are the tallest thing that's near you, they might get struck if it's the tallest tree. Okeechobee County Airport, US 98 and US 441 in Florida. You got another different storm. It's tornado possible. Most of that's actually in Lake Okeechobee, which is why they issued a special marine warning near the Buckhead Ridge. This is a special marine warning that actually matters. Because you see it's in Lake Okeechobee. So if you're anywhere near the area, like if you're in Bella Glade, you're fine. But if you're anywhere that borders Lake Okeechobee or you're in Lake Okeechobee, go back to safe shore. And if you're not, if you're and if you're on shore, then go home. Go home, and if it's tornado possible, then get ready. Because you never know if it happens or not. They will develop quickly. Alright. Now that we cover Florida, Got a few storms trying to move into Daytona Beach eventually, as you think about it. More storms heading towards Mobile, but they're not really that strong. That strong. Zachary and Elker. Wow, isn't that rotation though? Though I don't even think it's even that. I don't even think that's in that tornado warning anymore. Ah, no, it's just expired. Yeah, it's probably near Baton Rouge right now, or like Baker. Prairieville, and Hammonds. Gotta watch out still. Huge severe thunderstorm running near new roads. Slobber, Zachary, Baker, Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge, West Baton Rouge, Denham Springs Central, East Baton Rouge Parish, the the Baton Rouge Airport, Baker, Zachary, Baker, Zachary Central, Denham Springs, Walker, Livingston, Prairieville itself, Livingston Parish, Gonzales, and Sorrento. And one's also near Donaldsville, Lutcher, Lake des Alameds, and Lake Barrett. Heading towards St. Charles Parish. Probably about to head towards New Orleans. You guys are getting a round of rain. You guys are flying near that storm. You guys should probably be getting ready if you guys are in Louisiana. Should be one tornado warning now, and if that expires, and stream goes. Oh, we got a lot more warnings in Texas as well. It's not the aim of interest though. There's also stronger storms in the ocean now. They're in the ocean. We're gonna start off this deep south of Texas storm near the Icon International Reservoir. It's gonna head towards Jim Hong, just east of Hebronville. Then it's probably gonna head towards just east of San Diego, Texas. It's gonna blaze Dallas eventually. There's one storm over here. It's about to hit Edinburgh, Elsa, I-69C, no, I-69C and US 281 in Lyford. Another storm is near Raymondville, and nowhere else. Also a storm near Dauphin, Alton, Palmhurst, and Palmview, Texas. And one near Rio Grande City. One near Ciudad Catamago. And must avoid Ordaz. Which are Mexican cities, in fact. These storms are still in Texas, though. Raymondville. There's one morning. I would not get out of my shopping. Alright, canceling severe thunderstorm watches, 235 and 236, I believe. Once for McAllen and Brownsville. I think Brownsville got missed. And once for Victoria, Pallads, Gableston, Houston, College Station, Fort Gainesville, and others. It had a very low chance of PDSs and had a low risk of tornadoes, but it did have a moderate severe wind threat. The 65-kilometer plus wind threat was low. It was issued at 800. It was issued at 8:50. Yeah, I got canceled at 5 p.m. Yeah, it was pretty late of a storm though. Severe hail and 2+ inch hail was happening. Yeah, those were the first storms of the day over in Texas. And that's canceled. Storm moving across South Texas may pose severe risk, including just south of the slight risk in overwatch areas. So it isn't really supposed to be a tornado watch anymore. It's probably severe thunderstorm watch. A new mesoscale discussion. 20% chance. It's unlikely though. It's developing right now. The Oklahoma storm is gonna have isolated hail and wind. Probably a few severe thunderstorm warnings. We actually had a warning in Missouri. It's probably about to expire though. Near Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. I mean, if there's a storm issued in the Oklahoma storm right now, there should be one in Iowa that should be issued. In Illinois. Yeah. Yeah. So it says some risk for marginally severe hail and gusty winds exists with convection into the early evening. At this time, a severe thunderstorm watch is not anticipated. Water vapor imagery depicts a well-defined upper trough advancing east across eastern Kansas into Oklahoma, into Missouri, and to Arkansas, and Missouri. Cool mid-levels and modest deep layer lapse rates are contributing to adequate buoyancy. Immediately ahead of this trough from southern Missouri into southeast Oklahoma. Scattered robust thunderstorms have evolved within the air mass, characterized by roughly 1,000 J/kg envelope and strong surge by 6 kg bulk shear. A few storms have exhibited some weak rotation, and isolated supercells may linger through mid-evening until buoyancy begins to wane with loss of heating. Until then, gusty winds and some risk for marginally severe hail can be expected with this activity. Thank you, Darrow and Hart, for tracking this storm. There are all severe thunderstorm warnings. Runs for Hidalgo and Willacy, once for Cameron and Willacy, and once for Jim Hawk. The one near Jim Hawk is near Agua Nueva Guerra in the Puesta de Sol Airport. 1-inch L and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's very small. Number one in Deep South, Texas. It's near Cameron and Willacy. Tornado possible. It's probably not going to happen though. It's near Raymondsville. I already talked about this storm. Raymondsville, Lightford, Rio Hondo, Arroyo City, Port Mansfield, Perlita, Port Mansfield Airport, Willamar, San Peralta High School, and Rio Hondo City Hall. Hidalgo, Willacy, Texas. Another storm near that area. That was near the near the end the Edinburgh South Texas International Airport and the Edinburgh South Texas International Airport, or it was near Basefield, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. This is near Edinburgh, Hargill, Fayetteville, Waislacca, Donna, Elsa, Edcouch, Lightbeard, La Villa, and La Sierra. Prepare immediately from large hail and deadly clouded ground lightning. Seek shelter inside a well-built structure and stay away from windows. Please. 120, 50 inches at backs of them. That's 1.5. Once Brutal Doggo in Star, Texas. So this is for Rio Grande City, Civilian City, La Joya, John F. Kennedy Elementary School, Los Habanos, Garciasville, La Victoria, Los Alvarez, and La Grula, and La Rosita. One in Louisiana is for Assumption, Iberville, La Forte, St. Charles, St. James, St. John the Baptist. Don't name your county after that, please. I meant parish, Louisiana. That's for Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 189 and 204. Also for Donaldson, Napoleonville, South Banartree, Edgar, Garyville, Wallace, Kelowna, Supreme, Paincourtville, Chalk Bay, Napoleonville, Donaldsonville, Reserve, Laplace, Convent, Belrose, Chalk Bay, Supreme, the Battyville, North Valcherry, Gramercy, and Lutcher. Cloudy ground lightning with that. Florida has Glaze and Harry. Florida. It's only 5 miles per hour, but it's near Ortorna, and 9 miles south of Moorhaven. It's near Moorhaven, Matore, and Lake Hickbutchee. Regular storm, except the miles per hour is very slow. Livingston, St. Tammany, and Tegapoho. 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Wow. It's for Hammond, Covington, Ponchatoula, Livingston, Independence, Robert, Natalbany, Springfield, Folsom, Killen, Tikva, Madisonville, Springfield, Ponchatoula, Hammond, Covington, Interstate 12 between mile markers 24. Shut up. 24 and 50. Interstate 12 between mile markers 24 and 59. Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile markers 17 and 41. Along with Livingston, Natalbany, Independence, Robert, Killen, Tikva, Whitehall, Albany. This is one of the most destructive storms of 2023 and 2024. Not the strongest. This is an extremely dangerous situation. These storms are producing widespread wind damage across. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. That is scary. I don't want to be in that storm. And I don't want you to. Yeah. Same thing for the same storm over there as well. This time it's for Baton Rouge, Zachary, Baker, Denham Springs, Greensburg, White Castle, Port Vincent, Albany, Slaughter, Settlement, Gabriel, Walker, Rushley, White Castle, Greensburg, St. Francisville, New Roads, Baton Rouge, Zachary, Baker, Denham Springs, Greensburg, White Castle, Port Vincent, Livingston, Oak Hills, Gonzales, Port Allen, Oak Hills Place, St. Gabriel, Sorrento, and French Settlement. In Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 148 and 189. Interstate 12 in Louisiana between mile markers 1 and 33. And Interstate 110 in Louisiana between mile markers 1 and 8. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected Bubble humps and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude. It may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. Destructive. Wow. Intense thunderstorm lines can produce brief tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Although a tornado is not immediately likely, it is best to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms may cause serious injury and significant property damage. Oh my gosh. Same thing. It's the whole entire same thing as the last warning. But this time they just said, am I looking at the wrong warning? 80-mile-per-hour storm. Wow. Take shelter. Take shelter immediately. If you were in Ascension, East Baton Rouge, East Feliciana, Iberville, Livingston, Pointe Coupee, St. Helena, West Baton Rouge, and West Feliciana. One is about to expire. It just got issued, though, for Caribou, Anedia, Bannock, Bonneville, Franklin, and Bingham, Idaho. That's for Blackfoot, Preston, Soda Springs, Malin, McCammon, Chesterfield Reservoir, Lava Hot. Wow, really nice. Swan Lake, Blackfoot Reservoir, Lava Hot Springs, Goshen, Thrasher, Grace, Incom, Fort Hall, Putnam Lodge, Franklin, Donnie, Firth, Oneida Narrows Reservoir, Alrimo, and Rose. No more tornado warnings. Alright, I'm gonna save this stream. So I'm gonna keep tabs open, but we'll end the stream for now. So whenever we start the stream again, it'll be whenever we get a new tornado warning. So probably see you later today if there's a new storm.